afford to do no dirt with you, you ain't loyal. Yeah. Nickname me Blanco, used to cop the strawberry Goya. I can't afford to do no dirt with you cause you ain't loyal. No. I really got it on my own and I don't got shit for you. I'm with my day ones and we built this shit up from the soil. I put my hustle in the pot and then I watched it boil. I had to meet the plug, I had to fly to California. I still wait from you if I feel like it's demons on you. When you young and CMP, you let the trap employ you. Nickname me Blanco, used to cop the strawberry Goya. The strawberry Goya. Nickname me Blanco, used to cop the strawberry Goya. I'm only running with my dogs, I got a team of Hoyas, you know. And if we slide on you, then we gon' need a team of lawyers. Nickname me Blanco, used to cop the strawberry Goya. Beef patty, cocoa bread and cheese, and then we loitered. Woodrow Wilson, age 11, see my first six Sawyer. Remember that? Back when we used to go to lids and get our hats embroidered. When you young and CMB, you let the trap employ you. I took that work out the stone, I was on a voyage. I trapped in Melrose, PBD, and even trapped in Redding. They never caught me cause my skin color helped me fit in. I ate the devil's fruit and I knew that it was forbidden. I wasn't poor, I wanted more, so I was on a mission. I wanted Jordans when my mama said I couldn't get them. I started popping perks before I had a doc prescript them. Yeah, count my blessings, say my prayers, Lord. I want everything I can't afford. And he straight got me feeling like I'm off a pill. They gave my brody life and all he really wants a pill. I can't afford to do no dirt with you cause you ain't loyal. I really got it on my own and I don't got shit for you. I'm with my day ones and we built this shit up from the soil. I put my hustle in the pot and then I watched it boil. I had to meet the plug, I had to fly to California. I stay away from you if I feel like it's demons on you. You young and CMB, you let the trap employ you. Nickname me Blanco, used to cop the strawberry Goya. The strawberry Goya. Nickname me Blanco, used to cop the strawberry Goya. I'm only running with my dogs, I got a team of Hoyas, you know. And if we slide on you, then we gon' need a team of lawyers.
Pow! Everything we do is fire. Yo, salute to Cam. A Rainmaker, salute to my Rainmaker brothers. They all checking, making sure things are working right. Are things working correctly? Bang! I mean, if they working correctly, I'm happy right now. I'm a little happy right now. We need to make sure we get this in the chat. We need to get this in the Premiere page. We talking all things Premiere right now. I want the chat popping. I want everybody talking. I want to make sure this goes correctly because we have some things we need to discuss. Yeah. All right. Okay. I see the Rainmaker sign. Thank you so much, Saint. Okay. Yes, the sound effects work too. Good. Oh man, yeah. Please, thank you. We are live now. I shared one earlier, but the sound wasn't working. I figured out why the sound wasn't working. It was my fault. It was something technical on my end. But listen, yeah, there's a lot of things popping in Premiere. I was just browsing the Premiere page, and a lot of things was happening. Like you see, I'm on the Premiere page right now. Premiere Rap Battle League.
Oh my God.
Okay, yes, please share it to the group chat. Let's get some people in here. If you are in here, please comment. Let's get this. I want to get this comment stuff going because I'm going to read your comments. We're going to talk about it. We got a lot of stuff we need to talk about. First thing, and I'm gonna wait for JAGGA and GS, maybe some representatives of Apex to get in the building because guess what happened? Apex and Apex and Mummy Bars had a little bit of a sit down yesterday.
Oh my God!
They had a little bit of a discussion yesterday. They actually went at it yesterday as JAGGA Josh battled GS. Hey, it was you know what the battle was good. I'm not gonna say it was great. It was good. Listen, battles Yes, Saint. Salute to Mr. Premier. Absolutely. The Capitan, as I coined him, the Capitan of Rainmakers. Um, yeah. So JAGGA battled GS yesterday, and there's a couple of takeaways that I have for it. First off, GS needs to take a break.
Oh my God!
That's the first thing I said to myself when watching the battle yesterday. When he was fire, I take to make no mistake, GS is fire. He is fire. He was fire last night too. But GS is so unique that it's almost like instead of it's like eating a McDonald's cheeseburger. Nothing out there tastes like a McDonald's cheeseburger, but if you're eating a McDonald's cheeseburger every single meal, every day of the week, every month of the year, he needs a break. He needs to be missed a little bit, in my opinion.
Bang!
I saw it live. It was dope. It was actually pretty dope. I saw it live. I thought it was I thought the battle was good. There was a couple things that another problem that happened with the battle was the connection. Whomever was going live, I forgot whose phone it was, but the connection it was a little choppy at times. That's not anybody's fault. The choppiness of the live was a little. I'm not saying unwatchable, but it was tough at some points. It was tough at some points to watch, but it was still fire. It was still a fire battle. No, still a good battle. We're not going to say fire for everything. We gotta pull back on calling everything fire. But it was a good battle. I enjoyed it. The battle was good. Wasn't great. It was good. The crowd. Now I know they was in a bar or something. It looked like a bar. There were bars in the bars.
Bang!
Could have been it's hard to say who really won that battle because they both were so different. I know this is starting to be the thing that everybody likes to say, like, oh, it's a preference battle. Like, listen, nobody is like GS, and JAGGA Josh was JAGGA Josh. Couple things, though. Sometimes I feel JAGGA Josh is trying harder to be complex than to actually make sure the end the punches are good. He had a bar about like 4th and inches and something about kicking. I forgive me, I don't remember the bar exactly, but to me, the setup was better than the punch. Also, JAGGA Josh did what was okay. So who won in my opinion? Let me see who won in my opinion. I think if I had to give it to someone who won, in my opinion, I'd maybe, I don't know, man. It honestly could have went 2-1 either way. If I had to, like, without a question, give it. Okay, so if I had to like give a winner, here's why I would give it to GS. Thought GS was cleaner, not cleaner in terms of like JAGGA was stuttering or anything. JAGGA was clean, but GS, his delivery, you hear every word, you understand every syllable. It doesn't take long to get the punches that he has. He had a Windex bar, like clean, like a Windex. Didn't know where he was going with it, but the punch for the Windex bar was fire.
Facts.
So that was fire. JAGGA, like in the third round, that was his third round. In JAGGA's third round, JAGGA was going at all of Apex, and the bars that he had for some of the members of Apex were good, and then some were not. Some were like, eh. Like when he said they gonna cut you, like he was talking about cutting M dot up, and then he ended it with they're gonna have to connect the dots.
Oh my God!
That's the type of intricate writing that led to a good punch. The payoff was better than the buildup. Some of the bars like that 4th and inches bar, I didn't really like it. I didn't like the end of it, the punch. I didn't like the punch. But then he had a bar about Mr. Hyde, and his punch in that was angels are supposed to hide. And I didn't care for that punch at all. Like, angels are supposed to hide. That shouldn't have been the punch. That could have been the build up to the punch, but like to build it up, especially with the amount of momentum that he was getting going towards it, and then just say angels are supposed to hide. I didn't like it. But then he had the as well. I like the Caswell bars I had. So I loved the M dot punches at the punch, and then I loved the Caswell punch. The AP one was okay when I was listening to it, and the Hyde one I didn't care for at all. GS, he had the problem with GS, the giving it to GS was good, but he seemed like his third was really, really quick. Before he started, it seemed like his round was over. So I don't know. To me, it just didn't seem. And GS raps slow too. So when if you rap slow like GS, and then the round, it feels like the round ended quickly. He didn't say much. JAGGA had more. Not necessarily it was better. No one got smoked. I see there's a lot of this one got smoked and that one got smoked. No one got smoked. Smoking did not happen last night during the Apex and Mummy Bars conversation. But if I had to gun to my, I really don't know, man. I really don't know. It was both fire. It is dope that they announced today Daph Jones on the Premier Rap Battle League page. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Premier Rap Battle League. If someone could put in the chat the Premier Rap Battle League link, because it will come up so people will know how to join Premier Rap Battle League. But if you go to the Premier Rap Battle League page, it was announced that they will have another a battle. They will be battling again. I think that it's going to be interesting, and I hope that they. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that makes this rematch interesting. If JAGGA name drops everybody in Apex again, it's going to be whack. It is. It's going to be whack. Like you may get booed because you did it already. You have to find a new approach. This is a new battle, new approach. It's almost like recycling now. We don't want to. This is one thing that's really loved in Premiere. And with the when JAGGA said the angels are supposed to hide, Daph threw his hat down and did a cartwheel and a belt. Like Daph went nuts for it. And the bar wasn't. It wasn't the punch wasn't that good. But the reason why Daph did that is because Premier's crowd is really good. When you say good, they really appreciate when you are calling people out or saying someone's name or something like that. And listen, a lot of people are like that, actually. So it's not just the Premier crowd, but they especially like it. When you say someone's name in a bar, they will go crazy. So salute to that, JAGGA. It was no different last night. However, JAGGA can't come saying the same thing. He's going to have to be different this time against GS.
Bang.
However, I gotta say, if I had to put the house on someone, I think I might have JAGGA winning the battle at judges, because, like I said, GS I think is doing Daph Jones. Yeah, I said it. I said he's doing Daph Jones.
Pause.
No, not like that. What I'm saying is he's doing Mr. Do Too Much. I think GS is doing too much right now. I think GS needs to take a couple cards off. If he's not there, he was in ECCM. If he's not in ECCM, he's in Hip Hop is Life Takeover Battle League. I think GS needs to be missed a little bit. He's still fire. People still can't rap with him, just like he says. But I think it's you start to take for granted when you see someone so often, all the time. He needs to take a break, honestly. He doesn't have to be on every card in New England, for real. Fact. So I think that JAGGA being in Premiere, as few it's gonna become a welcome back, because he hasn't been there since his rookie battle, I believe, and that was wasn't that the day that Twerk came? That was a long time ago. So we're looking forward to seeing when JAGGA comes into the building, and plus with all the mummy bars there, it's going to be fresh. It's going to be, and then GS is going to sound just like GS. So we don't. That's why I think JAGGA will have the edge in that battle. One thing JAGGA also has to work on, I think, is he's fire. He's locked in. He doesn't stutter. He doesn't seem like he's stumbling, but he does feed off of the crowd maybe a little too much. And what I mean by it was the crowd, it was a lot of talking. It was a lot of people saying, hold it down and stuff like that. And that can get frustrating. But it seemed like it started affecting JAGGA a little bit. Also, if you have a punch that doesn't hit, don't get mad at the crowd. You get mad at the crowd will turn on you in some places. Yes, it was at a bar, and there were bars in the bar, and it was like a couple people standing around and not way too many people paying attention. But you cannot get mad when you say intricate stuff or stuff that has double or triple meaning, triple entendre, whatever they say, whatever that is, and then it doesn't, and then people don't get it. Sometimes it takes people that have to watch on film, on cam, to get it, and then that's why they say in the building this person won, on cam this person won. Not everything you say when you write the way you write, the crowd is going to automatically get. And I got it, and plus that crowd wasn't going to get it. There wasn't a lot of battle rap fans, so I wasn't expecting them to get all of the stuff. What I'm saying is that just keep doing your thing, keep going, keep doing you. Don't stop and then be like, oh, y'all are bugging. Oh, y'all didn't get that. Oh, that's not fire. Like, don't have those types of conversations with the crowd in Premiere, because listen, Daft will tell you like, hey, my guy, it wasn't that good. Like Daft will tell you during the battle. Like I remember what battle was I just? Oh, Powder and C4 Nito, man. No, was it Powder and C4 Nito? Nope, it was King Fame and Deest. Like Daft and Deest are like brothers. They're like family. But still, when King Fame said something, Deest looked over at Daft. Daft was like, hey, it is what it is. So that's what's happening. What's going on, sir? Yeah, we just talking about that JAGGA Josh versus GS, and yeah, if I have to put my money on someone, I say that C4. I was about to say C4 Nito, because C4 Nito just came into the room to pick a winner between JAGGA and GS2. I would kind of edge it to JAGGA. I think GS needs to take a break. I think it's too much. We're seeing too much of you, sir. Like that's what rookies have been doing. Rookies are doing that stuff. Rookies are taking battles every card, every plate. Like you don't get noticed by that. Norb says it takes one battle for them to say we want this guy or we don't want this guy. Don't let it be one of the battles where you didn't perform as good as you did in other battles, like I did all last year, because you're taking too much. Like I said, Daft, Mr. Don't Do Too Much. So yeah, salute to that. M. Dot was on the Premiere page. I don't know if y'all can see that. M. Dot was on the Premiere page saying, you that guy when dudes is calling you out and talking about you and acknowledging you, but you don't even rap. And then he was talking about JAGGA's and Jordans.
This shit just got rigged.
To me, that stuff was that was funny. The conversation went crazy, but then I noticed something else during that conversation. Steven Rodriguez, aka Dope, has been talking lately about returning to Premier Rap Battle League. Which is going to be fire.
Bang!
We haven't seen him. The last time we seen him, who did he battle? He battled Too Slick, I believe it was. That was his last battle in Premiere. Someone correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. And then he had health problems. Yeah, JAGGA. Okay, so I'm not saying JAGGA wasn't in his bag. But there was a lot of things, like nobody got smoked in that battle. But yeah, so Dope, he battled Too Slick, I believe, in his last battle. That seems like ages ago, because we haven't even heard from even Too Slick for a minute. But Dope has been talking about returning this summer. So I'm reading, I'm scrolling through the premiere stuff, and wasn't the only person who was talking about returning. Louie Loaf is returning as well. So I noticed that too. Oh, Louie Loaf's talking about returning soon. Dope's talking about returning soon, and then all of a sudden they're exchanging words.
Oh my
God! Louie Loaf versus Dope. Who would win if they did face each other this summer? I don't know, but I believe that battle would be super.
Bang!
Yeah, because Super's the name of the card. It was a punch. See, I'm a battle rapper even when I'm just talking.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so Dope's coming to destroy someone. He's hungry, and it was too slick. Okay. That was at the battle at the boardwalk, I believe, in New Hampshire. However, he's coming. He's supposed to be coming back. He's looking to return now. He's looking to return, and he's coming to face a Louie Loaf. And listen, I love Too Slick like the next guy, but Louie Loaf, in terms of popularity in Premiere, Louie Loaf was one of the top guys in Premiere. Bartenders, anybody?
Bang!
Yeah, so Dope versus Loaf would be a fire battle because there's a lot of going back and forth and jaw-jacking about it. I'd be excited about that battle as well. Who would win? It's hard to bet against Loaf. It's hard to bet against Loaf. If he didn't have all this ring rust that he could possibly have, if he doesn't stumble like he did in a couple of his battles, there's a lot of things that can happen in this battle. It's difficult to pick a winner in this battle. It's because a whole lot of different things. I think whose pen is better? I don't know. When they're both on one, both of their pens are crazy. I think Loaf has a better presence. I think when Loaf raps, he commands attention a little bit better. But Dope's pen is crazy. Dope's pen is crazy. Never underestimate that pen. The pen is something amazing, people. It's something amazing. Loaf did Too Slick worse than Dope did. That is a fact.
Bang!
Loaf did. And it's different. No, I did not battle Loaf, but I did on a day that we were supposed to battle. I stood face to face with him, and he was talking to me, and he was telling me, he was going through real life stuff. And trust me, when you are looking into the eyes of someone you might be facing, that energy is different than when you just talking to him online. It's different than when you're just talking to him regularly, having casual conversations. Yes, they both did beat Slick.
Bang!
But I think that being in the ring with Loaf is different. However, Dope has been in the ring with Hyde, and Hyde, the energy during a Hyde battle is undeniable. It is crazy. It gets crazy during his battles. It kind of reminds me of like a battle with Saint or Doe, like when you are just standing to the side and watching them rap. The energy, just the whole energy in the room changes. When Saint's in the room, it gets a little stormy in there.
Oh my God!
It definitely does. Yeah, so that battle, hopefully that battle will be happening soon. We definitely need that battle to go down. But let's talk about this judges card. Wow, let me which sound effect should I hit about for this judges card? Let me see. Okay, this judges card, I think if you are a battle rap fan and you are really in tune with what's going on in Premiere, this card is pretty good. It's pretty good. Listen, let's keep it up. Let's be honest, okay? This is not one of their top cards. It's not a super card, and they're not promoting it as a super card. But what this card is a chance for someone, if you are on this card and you are not in the top 10 or top 5 in Premiere, This is your opportunity to make a statement in 2019. This is your opportunity to make a statement in the rankings for Premier Rap Battle League. Like, listen, salute to Optic Sights, but Optic Sights, you had your fire battle against GS.
Bang!
Listen, I told you were scary in that battle, and I stand by that. You were scary in that battle. DP, someone forgive me. Someone get me hip to who DP is. I'm not even sure who he is. You got to be fire because it's it's right under the main event. Optic Sights, you have to prove and have that type of performance that you had against GS again to show that you are the top, that you deserve to be a co-main event in Premier.
Oh my God!
The pressure on you is crazy for this battle. It's very important. Another person, C4 Nito, you are battling Chongi. I will tell you this, Chongi is no slouch. As a matter of fact, I will say Chongi gets to the punch quicker than you do.
Bang!
Just keeping it a buck. When Chongi punches, he gets to the punch. You are a little bit more intricate. Like when you were talking about break to start, push to start, and it took you a little while to get to the punch. The punch was fire. Don't come for me. The punch was crazy, but it took you a little bit to get to it with the scheme. Chongi is a person that if you take too long or you take too much time scheming and the punch doesn't pay off, he will punch your head off in that battle.
Oh my God!
Chongi is no slouch. The pressure is on you, C4 Nito, because after having a high-profile battle with Powder, what I mean by that, it was a money battle. A lot of people were looking forward to it. A lot of people were saying, what's going to happen when that battle goes down? Now, this is your chance to say you belong in the upper echelon of Premier Rap Battle League. This is the question you're going to have to answer when this battle goes down on May 25th is, am I ready to be in the discussion for one of the top tiers in Premier Rap Battle League, or do I still have stuff to learn as somewhat of a rookie? Somewhat of a rookie.
Bang!
I listen, and when I'm talking like this, remember, this is truth at the analyst. I'm not saying, oh, as a battler, I'm better. I'm not a battle rapper talking to. I'm just a fan. I'm just an analyst. You see, I got the card up here. We're talking about the card right now. Like this is your chance. The pressure is on. This is your chance to tell Daft and the staff, to tell Dorsey, tell Sims, tell Hawk. Like, listen, my name is C4 Nito, and I'm not one of the soldiers of Mummy Bars, but I'm one of the guys in Mummy Bars.
Bang!
I'm one of the men in Mummy Bars.
Bang!
Put some respect on my name, Mummy Bars.
Bang!
Premier, you need to give me a plate from Mummy Bars.
Bang!
I will say this: you every performance that you've had, whether I thought you won or lost, you've been clean. You've entertained. There's no doubt that when your name is on the flyer, people will want to see it. This makes no difference. This one is no difference. But those dudes in salute to them dudes in Rhode Island. They never come to play.
Oh my God!
They never come to play. And Chongi will battle anyone at any time. Like Chongi will battle Truth It on this live. You have to scheme less to have your advantage. No, you don't have. I'm not saying you have to change or scheme less to have your advantage, but I'm saying if you're going to scheme, it's a risk because the scheme has to end with a punch that really shakes the room. If it just ends with a dud, if the scheme ends with a dud, the crowd is going to be like, man, he's been rapping a long time and he ain't really say anything special. Meanwhile, Chongi, I don't want to say he goes for cheap punches, but yeah, he goes for kind of cheap punches. Anything like the two guns make C4 blow up. Like he'll say stuff that he'll say stuff to kind of get the crowd into what he's saying, and it doesn't have to be that deep. No one will have to be like, no, he doesn't care if someone says, wow, Chongi's pen is one of the most intricate pens. Did you hear the layers in what he wrote? He don't care about that. He cares about the bow, bang, boom, bang, shoot gunshots. He cares about the shotguns. He cares about the machine guns. That's what he cares about. So, yeah, you have to make sure that you are ready for that. Fifth Cal and Shaq, not really too much familiar with them. Daft, someone hit me up so we can have them on the 5 o'clock shadow so I could talk to these people, look up some of their battles or something. Oh, Shaq, never mind, Dreadhead Shaq. Okay.
Bang.
Listen, Dreadhead Shaq, the pressure's on you. Because the last time you were in Premier Rap Battle League, you battled AP. And if you are not a fan of Hip Hop is Life Takeover Battle League, I am, but maybe the average person in the building isn't, and they remember that battle that you had against AP, keep it a buck, they're not going to think you're that good.
Bang.
Listen, I'm not acting like I'm better. If the only time you seen Truth It was in Premier Rap Battle League, they don't think Truth It's that good. But they are mistaken. They are very mistaken. And it's going to be your chance on May 25th to prove that they are mistaken when you battle Fifth Cal. This is what has to happen. Oh, Fifth Cal battled West on iGrind. So that means he just battled Josh Smith on iGrind as well. Okay.
Bang.
Thank you. Thanks for that, Speen. Okay, he battled Fifth Cal. Okay, right. Okay. See, it's starting to come back to me now. We starting to come. It's starting to get back to me now.
Facts.
Fifth Cal. If you watched Fifth Cal versus Josh Smith, and then the last battle of Shaq's that you watched was against AP, you would think Fifth Cal has the advantage. Like Fifth Cal is going to smoke him.
Oh my God.
Shaq, it's up to you to prove him wrong. Listen, next time you see me in Premiere, I don't know what it is, but when you do, the pressure will be on me to prove them wrong. And I'm definitely smoking whomever I talk to over there. You better make sure you do it with Fifth Cal, because I haven't heard Fifth Cal ever coming to play games.
Bang.
All right, let's keep it going. Scripture versus business. Listen. I got to take a sip of water for this. Give me my water. Give me my water. Round 3 on Truth It. Scripture. Can I just say I don't hate you, but if anyone needs to take the advice that I'm just saying about GS, it is you, sir. Please take a break.
Oh my God.
I understand wanting to, make sure you don't have any heat with any of the league owners. I understand you want to go out there and a chance to put on and show out. But let me keep it a buck. I believe, and prove me wrong, I believe the reason why your performances haven't been living up to your potential is because you're performing too much.
Bang.
I don't think you take enough time between battles.
Bang.
I think every time I turn around and look, just like GS, you're on everybody's card.
Bang.
Like every league on earth, you on the card. Trap NY, like you everywhere. And I don't doubt your talent, man. Your talent, once it's honed correctly, you can go toe-to-toe with anyone, period.
Bang.
I truly believe that. I'm no shade or hate. But fam, like, listen, you are doing too much. Way too much. This is no shade. This is no hate. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I'm telling you, you are doing too much. Business. Now, someone educate me to whom the business is, because I know there's a business in there's a business. What league is it? I just talked to another business, but his name is spelled differently. Is this the business that's with Money Bars that's in County Ground Battle League?
Oh my God.
If it is, he's not coming to play. He's not coming to play, which means you have to make sure you can't be stuttering and sputtering through your rounds, or it's going to be bad. And like I said, I sputtered and stuttered through. I didn't even stutter through a round. I just sputtered and said time. And look, I got smoked. My soul still. Did I see it up there somewhere? Jesus, did you send me? It's still up there somewhere. So yeah, you got to make sure that you are on your game for that. Scoot Mosby versus Mark Black. The pressure's on both of y'all. I think Scoot should be favored to win this battle. Mark Black, he just had a battle that just dropped from NBA, and a battle I believe that just dropped in 413 as well. I'm not saying he's doing too much yet. But I do believe that he has to, and I'm talking about Mark Black, work on his delivery. Here's the thing about battle rap, people. This is one thing that a lot of people don't seem to understand. A lot of battles. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me just say this. Everybody can rap.
Bang.
Everybody can rap. Everybody can write a sentence and put hat at the end of it, then write another sentence and put Matt at the end of it. Everybody can do that. I was about to say Willow can do it, but Willow can do it better than most of y'all. But no. Listen, every battler can rap. It's entertainment. That's the thing that sometimes can win you a battle or not. Listen, when Gutta gets up there and rap, yes, Gutta can rap. Gutta got bars, but Gutta also knows that there's other things a part of it as well. It's delivery, it's performance. Gutta just don't stand there and spit his bars and then says time. Nah, Gutta is moving, he's acting things out, he's doing this stuff. When Saint raps, Saint is in your face, he's pointing, he's barking on you. Like there's things that rappers do that you can't just get up there and talk. You can't just get up there. It's not a poetry contest. You can't just get up there and speak. You have to rap. Rap. Master of ceremony. Be an MC. That doesn't mean the master of ceremony just stands up there and, good evening. I'm fiending. Believing. No, you got to rap. Got to be entertaining, man. Good luck in that, Mark Black, because I like you. I want to see you succeed too, man. Scoot, I see Scoot leveling up a lot lately, and I don't think this is going to be no different. He's starting to get comfortable at that premiere stage. He's trying to get comfortable at 20 Stevens Street, Peabody, Massachusetts.
Bang.
So like you the underdog in this. Speaking of underdogs, the consummate underdog, JW versus Piff. Piff to me gets it. He gets it. He knows that there's a lot to. He's a student of the game. Yes, he knows how to write. Yes, he works on his vocal projection, but he also knows that it's about promo too. Like he's posting memes, he's talking, like he's clever with it. He is like a complete package battle rapper. He promotes, he does everything a promoter, a battle owner, a battle league owner would want their battlers to do. Piff does it, all of it across the board.
Bang.
A lot of y'all can learn from Piff, and Piff only has like 2-3 battles. A lot of y'all can learn from him. JW, he's good at talking. He is, and this is no shade. This is me just being the analyst. It seems like the build-up for his battle, he just battled in NBA versus Ice Baby. Salute to Ice Baby. The issue that JW has is this is like his second battle now, and he only has about 4 or maybe 5. His talking online and his online presence overshadows what he does in the ring.
Bang.
It does. It's cool to have all the leagues talking about you, love you or hate you. Any what is it? Any business is good business, or any what's the phrase? Any something is good something. I understand that, but at the end of the day, any publicity is good publicity or something like that. Some dumb statement like that. Listen, at the end of the day, any publicity is good publicity. True publicity is true publicity. But you have to get in the ring and you have to actually rap when it's time to. I was disappointed versus your battle versus Ice Baby.
Bang.
I did not see your battle in 413, your last battle. It hasn't dropped yet. But I heard the same thing. Yes, all publicity is good publicities. But I heard the same thing in your battle in 413. You did all right. Stun had a couple, then you had the freestyle. Like, for you to beat Piff, and you need to beat him. You do. You need to beat him. You can't show up to premiere On some, I got kids, I got real life struggles, I got, this battle rap stuff. Listen, don't come with any of those excuses. They will boo you out of the building. It's happened to me.
Oh my God.
You have to make sure you are there ready to work, sir. Piff, honestly, the only thing I can say to you is just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like the promoting, the sharing of the memes, the doing the stuff you're supposed to be doing. Like, listen, Piff is going to, and it's pretty soon, Piff is going to be not towards the bottom of the cards. He's going to be at the top of a lot of cards. If he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to be at the top of them because I think he's almost ready. He's been around. He's been a fan, a student of the game for a long time, and now he's finally showed that he is paying real attention. Wise Uzumaki versus Ali Noah. I don't know either of you, but one thing I do know is that if you show up and do your thing in Premiere, they will they will show you love.
Bang.
If it's your first time in Premiere and your first time battling, if you show up and you put in work and you show that you taking it seriously, they will cheer for you. Make sure you guys are ready. First battles are always tough, but if you show up and show out, you're gonna do your thing. Now here's let's just get to it. Main event time. Deist versus Freddie Fame.
Oh my God.
If you, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be 100% honest and clear with you. If you think Deist is going to show up Saturday, May 25th, 20 Stephen Street in Peabody, Massachusetts, and is just going to dog walk his opponent because he's not as known around these parts of New England, oh, you are in for a sad surprise.
This shit just got rigged.
Deist, I feel, punches could arguably punch better than Freddie Fame. But Freddie Fame, he says things that touches your soul. Freddie Fame does not rap like they put him in the main event for a reason. For all you who are familiar with him, and I do understand he only has a couple of battles out now because Hip Hop is Life Takeover Battle League. They lost a lot of their footage. A lot of fire was gone with that footage. Unfortunately, it is a lot of good bars, a lot of good performances, a lot of crazy performances from Freddie Fame went up in smoke with that footage. Do not doubt. Hey, what's going on, AP?
Bang.
Do not doubt Freddie Fame's ability to smoke these boots.
Bang.
Who do I have winning it? Deist has more to prove. After whether you think he, and oh Lord, I do not want to get into whether he lost or whether he beat. I don't care if you thought he beat or if he lost to King Fame. I don't even want to get into that argument right now. All I'm saying is that if you are a fan of Deist, you know that was not Deist. That was not Deist. The Deist that everybody's known to see. That is not Deist, the best number one rapper in Premier Rap Battle League. If I was having a discussion with someone and they said, who's the best rapper in Premier Rap Battle League? And I said, Deist or Wes. And then I showed them a Wes battle, Wes versus Truth. And I showed them that battle. And then I showed them Deist versus King Fame. They would say, are you crazy? Wes is clearly the number one rapper in Premier Rap Battle League. Clearly. This is Deist's chance to remind everyone just who in the hell he is. And another thing too. Besides Deist, name on this card, and I'm gonna look it up and down again real quick. Let me look it up and down again. Yep, okay, yeah. I'm excited. Yeah. So besides Deist, There's no other name in this card that's really a ticket pusher.
Bang.
What I mean is, he gets to use those bars again. Okay, all right.
Bang.
Facts, he does, because they ain't never. That's sad, honestly. Like, make sure if you're a battle rapper out there, make sure you download your battles. I didn't say post them on your own YouTube, but download them, keep them on a hard drive. I have all my battles on a hard drive in case something happens. I could at least show my grandkids and my grandkids and all the stuff that they great granddaddy used to get down, and you should do that as well. Protect your own brand. Anyway, besides Deist, there's nobody who's like really on the level of main eventing on this card, except maybe Powder, and that battle got canceled.
Bang.
Deist, if this event is an unsuccessful event, if only 12 people show up to this event, there is no way you can say you are the man at Prbl anymore. You can't say Prbl is your house. You can't say, and we know that's not going to happen. But I mean, that has to be a thought. If the people who watched you versus King Fame, will they say, "Wow, I want to pay to see this guy rap again"? Like,
bang.
That's the that's how you have to look at it. You have to put on a performance that reminds New England battle rap just why you have been for years, a couple years now, considered one of the top in New England. I don't know if that's going to happen versus Freddie Fame. Freddie Fame plays 0 games.
Bang.
Those dudes in Rhode Island, they play 0 games. Honestly, I feel like this battle is going to be fire. I think this is going to be a classic, and I think that this battle is going to remind people just who Deist is, and I think it's really going to introduce a lot of people on this side of New England and in Massachusetts just who Freddie Fame is, and it's just going to open doors for Premier Rap Battle League and Hip Hop is Life Takeover Battle League to work together better and have more fire battles. That's my prediction on it. Who do I have winning? I am a fan of Freddie Fame's more than Deist by a smidgen. I still don't know if Freddie Fame's going to win this battle though. Deist, he's just different. Deist is Deist, man. He is different. The way he writes, the way his delivery is not like anybody else. However, Freddie Fame is a different type of battler than anybody else in Premier Rap Battle League. Nobody raps like Freddie Fame either. Deist has the home field advantage. We'll see how that goes. Freddie Fame, listen, he's been on We Go Hard. Like, there's, when you start branching out to some of the bigger leagues out there, like in New York and stuff, it's for a reason. Trust me, he is no slouch. I am looking forward to this battle. This battle is judges. Make sure, can you see it right there? Got it on my phone. Judges. Yes, it's all blurry because it's not focusing. 20 Stevens Street, Peabody, Massachusetts. Make sure you are there. It is $15 to get in. Salute to Mary Jane Treats. If someone wants to hit me up and we can have a conversation on the 5 o'clock shadow on Be Live TV,
bang.
Hit me up and we'll definitely do that. Main event is Deist versus Freddie Fame. This is Premier Rap Battle League Judges Volume 3. I will be back shortly. It's your boy Truth It. Holla.
I can't afford to do no dirt with you because you ain't loyal.